Told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
And in order to get that, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings or actions prior to the date of the release. I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs Music, or EMI, or Sony ever in public.
Y'all, so it looks like Mama Combs is desperate to have her son back at home at all costs. Sources are claiming that Janice has been pulling out all the stops and pulling all types of tricks in the book to get Diddy home. Now, there are rumors that she allegedly tried to bribe some federal officers to make the case against Diddy magically disappear. And there have been reports for a long time, and not only was Janice aware of Diddy's activities, but she allegedly took part in a lot of them. And this is why she is desperate for the case to remain under wraps. She knows that something nasty is about to come out about her, too. So what exactly is Janice hiding? And did she really help Diddy get girls for his freak-offs? Let's break it down. Now, before we get into what the feds are saying about Janice, y'all need to know that she was a single mother who pretty much had to raise Diddy and his sister Keisha on her own after their dad passed away when Diddy was only 3. She moved out of Harlem to Mount Vernon because she didn't want Diddy to turn into the same kind of debauchery that his father lived. But that turned out to be a waste of time because just take a look at how Diddy turned out. But anyways, to give Janice her due credit, she worked multiple jobs to send her kids to private school, and she even lied to Diddy about what his father was like because she didn't want him to go down that same path. Well, Diddy spoke about this in an interview and said, "She tried to protect me. My father was a hustler who sold during this time. That was the way out of Harlem. Either that or playing basketball." He said, "My mother didn't want me to follow in his footsteps, so she was selective about which truths she told me. My father was in the army, and he owned a limousine service, and he died in a car accident. Actually, he was shot in a car, but even as a kid, I put 2 and 2 together. I noticed that guys from the streets in Harlem always seemed to know my family's last name. I used to run with your father, they tell me. All my uncles were street hustlers as well." But even with all this, there were reports that Janice wasn't exactly walking on the legal side of the law either, if you know what I mean. There are rumors that she allegedly worked as something of a madam for powerful people, bringing girls to parties thrown by rich and powerful men in New York. The same kind of parties that Diddy allegedly throws now. And it's kind of wild how everything came full circle. But anyways, even before Diddy got exposed, there were reports that he was up to some shady stuff that his mom knew about and protected him from. Now, Mace, who used to be signed to Bad Boy Records, was one of the first people to hint at this, but he was probably too scared of Diddy to come out and say it straight up.
Yo, I did this. Told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
Y'all, the plot is thickening. Not only did Mace say that, but there are fresh reports that Janice is supposedly in the mix so deep that Diddy ordered his artists to zip their lips about her, too. Remember when he made a big deal out of returning his artists' masters and making them sign NDAs? Well, according to Aubrey O'Day, one of the major parts of the NDA, which she refused to sign, is that they are not allowed to talk about Janice either.
And in order to get that, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings or...
Ooh, that's my mama. Go mama. Oh, God is so good that I get to have this moment with you. And you fly to the motherfucker. Hey, yo, mom. What's up, mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'll be with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
Janice Combs has always been more than just Diddy's mother. She's a powerhouse in her own right, celebrated for her spirit and strength. But as Diddy finds himself entangled in serious legal issues, the skeletons in Janice's closet threaten to break free. What dark secrets have been hidden beneath her brave facade? Watch this video as we dig through Janice's complex past, exposing the troubling experiences that connect her struggles to Diddy's current plight. Janice Combs's past. Born in December 1940, Janice experienced both triumphs and heart-wrenching challenges throughout her life. One of her greatest joys came when she married Melvin Combs, and together they had 2 children, Keisha and Sean, who would later become the iconic music mogul known as Diddy. However, her happiness was cut short when tragedy struck, and she lost her husband. This event, which happened when Diddy was just 3 years old, nearly caused Janice's world to come crashing down. She was left to raise her 2 children as a single mother, navigating the crushing weight of grief while trying to move forward. The loss of Melvin had a profound impact on Janice. It wasn't just the sorrow of losing a spouse, but also the realization that she now had to be the pillar of strength for her family. Coping with this new reality was anything but easy. The emotional and financial struggles she faced as a widow shaped the early years of her life as a mother. Still, despite the immense pain, Janice did her best to keep her family together and provide for her children. Janice held 3 jobs to make ends meet. She worked as a daycare teacher, ensuring that the children in her care had a safe and nurturing environment. But that wasn't all. She also took on the demanding role of a school bus driver, shuttling children to and from school, and she worked as an attendant for children with special needs. Each day was a marathon of responsibilities and hard work, but Janice was determined to give her kids the best life possible despite the odds. Raising 2 children, especially in a place like Harlem during that time, came with its unique set of challenges. Harlem was full of vibrancy, but also had its fair share of dangers and difficulties. At the age of 12, Diddy moved with his family to Mount Vernon, New York, where Janice hoped to offer him a different kind of upbringing. She wanted to shield him from some of the struggles they had endured in Harlem and give him a better environment to grow up in. The move symbolized Janice's tireless effort to provide new opportunities for her children, even though Harlem always remained a part of their lives, as they often visited his grandmother, who still lived.
What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
My baby.
Ma, freshly dipped though. Ma, Duke know how to have a good time. He ain't sitting in the house playing. He outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care. Real. It's my dog. You know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms. You know?
Flat.
Flat. Oh! Take pew, pew, pew.
Now, the kiss and the strip club talk are weird enough, but fans also noticed that Janice had white nails in the video. And if you remember, Cassie revealed in her lawsuit that Diddy made her wear white nail polish during FO sessions. And then if you notice, there's a vitamin drip behind Diddy and Janice. Another thing that Cassie mentioned, Diddy made her do the day after the FOs. Of course, this doesn't prove that Janice was involved.